Sorry.
Okay, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Sure. A quorum is present for City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, Finance Authority, and Parking Authority.
Any persons that wish to address the City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, Finance Authority, Parking Authority on any item on today's agenda may do so at this time. Hearing no comment, we have a presentation. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Planning Committee. So I guess she's saying no, 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 so ixnay on that. Item 1, CSA 1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Move allow payment.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members, Successor Agency, and Housing Authority members. Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin. Mayor Chairman Butts.
Aye. Consent calendar, items 2 through 9.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin. Mayor Butts.
Aye. A1.
Thank you, Mayor. We had a closed session with the City Council and an outside special counsel for the City Attorney's Office regarding an arbitration that we held. As to that, a discussion was held, a direction given to staff, and further action was taken.
A2.
As to A2, there's no oral report from the City Attorney's Office.
CM1. It looks like there'll be no report from the city manager. CC1.
I just wanted to congratulate the Morales family again
thank
for
you
the
so much.
dedication. It was really, really beautiful on Sunday, and well worth it. Job well done.
CT1.
Monthly Treasurers Report for the month ending November 30th, 2018.
Receive and file. CT2.
A monthly treasury report as of November the 30th, 2018. There's also copies on the outside counter, and also it will be on my website by the end of the week. Regarding the City of Inglewood, total cash and investments is $99,854,962. Interest earnings to service debt is $1,872. The gross investment interest earnings, $74,356. Successor agencies, total cash and investment, $52,773,033. Investment interest earnings to service debt is $42,815. Housing Authority, $103,923. Public financing, $12, and a gross investment debt is $9,586. Total fund management is $165,282,000. Investments earnings for the month ending at 11/30/2018 is $74,359. And investment earnings for fiscal year 2018-19 to date amounted to $403,884. And the debt service interest earning is $6.12 million. And also, I would like to mention that we'll be having a community financial workshop, Getting Your House in Financial Order, on April the 20th in the community room. And some of the topics that will be covered will be eliminating debt, the 3 C's of investment, buying your first home, buying investment property, what you need to know about IRAs, ways to boost your earnings power, the best time to begin savings for retirement, critical steps to take before retirement, pros and cons of reverse mortgages, and also the kinds of insurance, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and also renter's insurance, understanding your student loan debt and how your credit score works and how to improve it, how to invest your money right at your fingertips. And I, too, want to congratulate Eloy Morales. I was out of town. Congratulations. Well deserved. That concludes my comments and my report.
Successor agencies in session, CSA 2.
Approval of the minutes for successor agency meeting held on February the 5th, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Successor agency members, Dodson.
Aye.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin. Chairman Buds.
Aye. CSA 3.
Monthly Treasurers Report for the month ending November 30th, 2018.
Receive and file adjourn the successor agency H2.
Approval of the minutes for the Housing Authority meeting held on February 5th, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Housing Authority members, Dodson.
Aye.
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 Franklin. Chairman Buds.
Aye. H3.
Monthly Treasurers Report for the month ending November 30th, 2018.
Receive and file adjourn the Housing Authority. Finance Authorities in session, F1.
Approval of the minutes for the Finance Authority meeting held on February 5th, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Finance Authority members, Dodson.
Aye.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin. Buds.
Aye. F2.
Monthly Treasurers Report for the month ending November 30th, 2018.
Receive and file adjourn the Finance Authority. Parking Authorities in session, P1.
Approval of the minutes for the Parking Authority meeting held on February 5th, 2019.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Parking Authority members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin. Chairman Buds.
Aye. Adjourn the Parking Authority. Public comment. Any persons wish to address the council on any matter connected with city business and elsewhere considered on the agenda may do so at this time. We'll allow 3 minutes today since we're so far ahead.
Good afternoon, Council and Mayor. I also would like to extend my congratulations to the Morales family on the dedication of the new library at the Senior Center in their name. Also, I'd also like to welcome the Girl Scout Council of the Regional Girl Scout Office that was opened up here on Sunday. It was a very well-organized ceremony, and I really liked the way the girls spoke. They did a good job at the speaking.
Afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day. I wanted to step up and just thank Sabrina Barnes for all the help she gave us last week with the funeral service and the repast. She really came in and allowed us to get all our things in order. I just wanted to spotlight her and say thank you.
My name is Willie A.G., and I live in the beautiful city of Inglewood, California. And I have something to say. First, I want to congratulate Madison Square Gardens coming to the city of Inglewood. Second, I want to thank Madison Square Garden for working to get the playhouse at Centinela Park refurbished, and it's called the Willie A.G. Playhouse now. I want to thank Madison Square Garden for that because
Actually, that was Clark Construction, Clark Construction did that.
Oh.
That was Clark Construction.
Oh, I beg
So
your pardon.
please thank
I
Clark
take
Construction.
that away from Madison Square Garden. I take it to the construction company. It was really, really nice and appreciated. But my problem is with Madison Square Garden. They came to the city of Inglewood through the negotiation with the mayor and Madison Square Garden. And these are my opinions, nobody else's, and I'm speaking for myself. I believe that the city gave them $18 million to get started on the development. That was good because I believe that they're probably number one or two entertainment and maybe in the United States, and that's great. But my problem is, they were doing fantastic when they came here, but all of a sudden, in my opinion, they wanted to take over the city. They want to run the city. I realized they bought the farm, and they bought it for $22 million, and it's probably worth $150 million now. You know, so that's not a bad deal. But when I say that, I believe that they want to take over the city because there's a problem with the Clippers, and they don't want the Clippers in Inglewood. But we got 4 or 5 people up on the council that says, welcome to the beautiful city of Inglewood, Clippers. But Madison Square they don't want the Clippers here. So during the election, they put one of their people, one of their Uncle Toms, to run against the greatest mayor in the country, my opinion. He got defeated. But now, Madison Square Garden is doing some frivolous lawsuits against this city, this beautiful city, my opinion, and I don't like it.
Thank you, Mr. AG. But we're over
That's
time.
enough.
We're over time. We'll have to pick
I
it up
save
next
next
week.
for next week.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Guy like he did a stint, boy.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council, and staff. I would like to also congratulate the Morales family for such a beautiful, beautiful ceremony to your dad. When you grow up, I hope you can be just like your dad.
Me too.
The Girl Scout
take it.
was well attended, more than what I'm sure anybody in this city would have imagined. Councilman Waters was there. Senator Waters, Congresswoman. I'm sorry. Yes. And like I said, it was very, very well attended, very organized. We're just doing great things in the city, and congratulations to the mayor and council for doing all this yeoman work y'all will keep striving to do for the city and the citizens. Thank you, and everyone have a beautiful week and month, and go Inglewood.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council. Councilman Morales, congratulations
Thank
to
you,
you and the family again.
Appreciate it.
And, I mean, can Inglewood do anything wrong? You know, we are moving strides ahead, and everything's been amazing. People are starting to fall in line and get on board with what's going on. And for those that don't agree, you know, they can definitely move on. But very proud of the men that sit up here and also the staff that are keeping this city moving forward. And, you know, a lot of us are here to work with you. We got your back.
Oh, yes.
I'm glad I made it. First, Mayor, City, and Council, congratulations with the dedication of the Girl Scouts of America's Western Regional Headquarters. Come up and take a bow. Ms. Melly apparently had a lot to do with that. And also, it's excellent segue. Lily just gave it where folks are coming in line, but man, there's still stuff out there. I mean, I love the attention, because before we had no attention at all, and there's gonna be folks that are gonna throw curves at us. And my advice to everybody in Inglewood: careful what you believe at face value. Let things work their way through channels, because there's folks out there that'll tell you that we killing, cooking, and eating people in this town. And that's the truth, and you know it. It's the truth. So I'm loving what I'm seeing. And it's just a fascinating thing for me to experience, and I just love being a part of it. Eloy, wonderful to see you and your dad.
Thank you.
Getting basically you do. Been a part of the city all of your life. That says it all. You and your father both, all of your life. Congratulations, man. All right, and with that, thank you to everybody, city and staff. I know I went over, unless you changed things.
We gave you
No,
we gave
it
3
should be
minutes
1
today.
minute.
but just
Thank you
today.
very much. I won't get excited. God bless you guys. I'm praying for you.
Okay, with that, we'll close public comment. Now we'll give the council a minute. Councilman Dodson.
Thank you for my 3 minutes, Mayor. First of all, I want to do like everybody else, congratulate the Morales family on this dedication. But as long as I've known Mr. Morales Sr., it was a great pleasure for me to be a part of that. This man dedicated his life to our kids right here in Inglewood. You can be no better than that. And now he's got a son that's following his footsteps, but he will probably do more because he has the power. He's on the council. So I'm proud to be a part of this council with Mr. Morales on it. And congratulations to your family for the dedication. The Girl Scouts. Man, I had no idea that we had that many Girl Scouts actually in Orange County and LA County. I mean, these people came from everywhere. And, you know, the mayor evidently did a great job with the negotiations with them because everyone that got up there thanked the mayor for his participation in getting them settled. And if you went to that building before they got it and started working on it, you need to go by there now. It's a great improvement, and they will be an asset to our city. So if you get a chance, go by, say hello, and take a look at it. With that, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to have you close the meeting in the memory of Ms. Vera Roberts, mother of Chris Roberts, a 49-year resident here in the city of Inglewood. With that, have a great day.
Councilman Padilla, District 2.
Great, thank you, Mayor. You know, I too want to congratulate Councilmember Morales and his dad and their family. I mean, it's fitting, for those that don't know, we dedicated the library over at the Senior Center to the Morales family. And it's fitting because Eloy started as a youngster working here at the library in Inglewood. And so, you know, full circle, right? But it was just so nice to see, Eloy, to see your parents there and how excited they were, your brother and your sisters, but more importantly, your wife and your 3 boys were there so very proud to have their dad, there's the family right there, very proud to have this named after their dad and their grandfather. And so congratulations, well-deserved. If you get a chance, folks, go by the Senior Center, check it out. It's on the 2nd floor. But in the plaque, you see up on top of their head, there's a picture of Eloy with his dad, and the words that are up there are the words that Eloy gave when we did the ribbon cutting of the Senior Center. I'm going to let you go and read it because it is very fitting. It talks about there 2 times in your life that you're a senior and taking advantage of that opportunity. So again, Eloy, congratulations. Also, you know, as we mentioned, the Girl Scouts, and as the mayor corrected me a while back, of the United States. I used to call them Girl Scouts of America, but they're the Girl Scouts of the United States, and they're opening of the Innovation Center right here on La Brea. Again, you know, look, Inglewood's on the move for all the right reasons.
you know, when you're a success and you're doing so many exciting things that folks never thought or even imagined that we could do, and we're doing it, and some, we're all going to have detractors. But you know what? We focus on the good folks. We focus on the positive, all the excitement. That being said, we appreciate you, the residents and the business owners, that support the changes and the progress, the positive progress that we're bringing to the city of Inglewood. So thank you all for your support. With that, Mayor, I'd ask that you close in the memory of Patsy Momery. She's 94 years old. We worked together at the Santa Monica Police Department back in the 80s. Longtime Inglewood resident right here on Brett Street. She passed away a couple of weeks ago, and we had her services. And the mayor and I actually presented her plaque for her 90th birthday, which they proudly displayed at the memorial services. But again, that's for Patsy Momery. And then the mayor and I also lost a friend. You know, we had one of our captains at the Santa Monica Police Department, Gary Gallinot, who we worked with for many, many years. He retired from Santa Monica. His wife passed away suddenly. So I ask that you also close in the memory of Debbie Gallinot. With that, thank you all. Have a great week.
Thank you, Councilman Franklin, District 4.
Yes, I too want to reach out to the Morales family. My wife and I was very pleased to be able to visit with your family again. As I said before, that I felt I'm an extension to your family, but a brother from another mother, what I said. I think also what's critical to realize that it's generation to generation. So here you have the father, now the son, and he's got 3 more sons on board, and we're looking for them to follow that legacy. And so again, hats off, even to the point that Anna, your wife, told me that you would reach out to Dad and let her know that we made comments about our togetherness as cancer survivors during the Relay for Life, which was also outstanding. And we always know that Mr. Morales, the father, clearly is a trendsetter on setting the tone for the family, as well as always bringing up the youth into a wholesome, quality environment. So hats off to him. Girl Scouts, what can I say? No more Girl Scout cookies, please. My granddaughter, who's part of a Girl Scout unit, says, Papa, I got more cookies. But more importantly, it's the character building of our future. And that here you're having mothers, friends, grandmothers, aunts and uncles, etc., all partaking in nurturing of our females to mature into quality young women. And my hat's off to them. And also to have the regional office right here in the city of Inglewood is outstanding. Last, I do want to acknowledge that I'm having a District 4 Town Hall meeting tomorrow night, Wednesday, the February 27th at 6:30 at the Hollywood Park Casino. The theme is Defining Our Future, the Year of Progress and Advancement. So we'll have representatives from Public Works, we'll have representatives from the Police Department, we'll have representatives talk about the homeless count as well as the 20 census. And then I always give you highlights of what goes on throughout the district and part of the city. So if your calendar permits, please come and join us tomorrow night at 6:30 at the Hollywood Park Casino. And everyone else, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Morales, District 3.
Thank you. And I will start too by acknowledging the day that this council gave my family. It created an amazing memory for everybody. And at the end of the day, I mean, that's what you take with you, that moment that all of you, the city, gave to us. Amazing. I'll say that I'm fortunate in having my dad there, my mom there, and my siblings and my children. I mean, that's what everybody wants at the end of the day. So, I mean, and I'll say that all my colleagues here, my brothers here on the council, always mention, you know, you still have your parents, man, you still have your parents. That is amazing, actually. Whenever you guys mention that to me, it's a reminder that how fortunate I am to do that, to have that. So one thing that it exemplified, first, let me just publicly thank you guys for giving me that moment. Thank you all who were there. And thank you to staff who stepped up amazingly. I have to say, by the way, our facilities at the senior center are beautiful. I think that it was a beautiful setting, what they did with the patio, what they did with the just speaking. I mean, what a great facility, regardless of what it's for. I think it's a clear sign of where we are. I often say, man, these are the golden years. These are the ones that I know I'm gonna remember. The ones with this council, regardless what our window is here. I'm gonna look back and say, man, this is the gap of time where it all kind of mattered. It all kind of changed. And I know Ralph, who's been here just as long as I have, pretty much. We know the window of when it happened, but it's because the line of the leadership, the line of the council, the line of the staff, the right staff is in place. Nobody's perfect, but for some reason, as a group, as a team, we're getting stuff done, and it was a privilege to be honored yesterday. The Girl Scouts, the mayor mentions all the time, after he mentions all of these huge developments, he says, and then the Girl Scouts are here. And, that's where it's all about. I mean, that's what matters, right? As soon as the Girl Scouts come in, it's all over. It's all over but what that statement signifies is the fact that a group like the Girl Scouts of the United States or of America, wherever we're calling them, of the United States, that a group like that stands for what they stand for, not only what they stand for, but what they know they do on a daily basis, and to find their home here. It signifies, what kind of carpet we've laid out for people that are looking out for it. So for me, it is an amazing facility, and I think George said, if you went into that building beforehand, you'd think they made a miracle, and he's right. I mean, I went in there beforehand when they were looking to see what they could do with it. I couldn't think of one thing they could have done in that thing. I mean, I said you have to just gut it all out. Just gut it all out, because there was no path, no clear path. It was claustrophobic in there, and they did a great job. They did an absolute great job, and it was so nice to see what a diverse crowd brought here yesterday on Sunday. Not to mention, I got an opportunity to meet a good 20 families with Girl Scouts that live here in Inglewood, that have been Girl Scouts from the time they were very young, and it was beautiful to see. So with that, Mayor, I also want to, I've asked to have the meeting closed for Mr. Esteban Villa, who died at age 83, has been a 45-year resident of the 3rd District, and great family, father of 5, who passed away in his home on Eucalyptus on February 8th, I believe it was, and he will be missed. Thank you.
Thank you. I too want to, again, congratulate the Morales family for what they've done for this community. Ms. Morales Sr., all the committees for the city he's been on, what he's meant to youth soccer in the community. And in 1908, the city was incorporated. It's 110 years the city's been incorporated. In all that time, there's never been anything named for anyone of Latino descent. In all that time. And now and forever, 100 years from now, that picture will be there. I'll tell you, because we have several of them, Eli, so when that one fades, we'll replace it with a new one. And so I want us all to think about that and reflect on that. 100 years from now, people will be looking at that picture. This community has really evolved, and so when we say things like all the families from Orange County and diverse, well, we kind of know what we mean, that it's, this is a place that everybody embraces. This council of the Girl Scouts of the United States, and we all in the city have to learn the United States because that's the name, and because they were tired of being called the Girl Scouts of America, They call themselves the Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles, but it's Boy Scouts of America and it's Girl Scouts of the United States or of Greater Los Angeles. If you were there, these pictures kind of almost make you feel like you were there. You should have seen and you felt all the happiness and the sense of community. It was more like Mayberry RFD, what I felt. You know, this council, they call them council, this is the fourth largest council in the United States, 40,000 members, 40,000. And they picked Inglewood, California, to relocate from Marina Del Rey. I can't describe to you of all the things that have happened between this and the LA Phil Youth Orchestra program coming here. These mean the most because this is how people feel about the city of Inglewood. I said before, I always thought every time I got a different job, you know, whether it be deputy chief in Inglewood Police Department, chief in Santa Monica, an assistant general manager at the airport, I always said, oh, it doesn't get any better than this. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't get any better than this. And we are all living this together. All of us are living this together. So with that, I'm going to...
Mayor, if I could just for...
Of course you can.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I forgot to thank Jaime, who ran the whole show on Sunday. Jaime.
Jaime. Okay. Jaime. And we're going to adjourn in the memory of Mrs. Vera W. Robert, the mother of Chris Robert. And you guys, in technical, everybody calls her Roberts, and she doesn't say anything, but it's Robert. There's no S on it. There's no S on it. And Mrs. Robert was a 49-year resident of Inglewood. You know, I bought the family home. Times didn't like it.
Well documented.
And I feel somewhat responsible. She passed about close to a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And the day that she passed, they had this big tree in the backyard, huge tree, and it was getting in the plumbing, and I had it taken out. And she passed that day. It was very ironic. I want to close in the name of Patsy Mummery, Esteban Villa, and Debbie Gallinot, who was the wife of Captain Gary Gallinot, who was my adjutant in the Santa Monica Police Department. I knew her for 15 years, 61 years old, wonderful woman, died in her sleep of a brain aneurysm, as healthy as could be. So, you know, nothing's guaranteed, you guys. And we really need to embrace every day that we're here. You know, we have some people that they embrace whining, and that'd be terrible for that to be the last thing, to be whining. So let's just embrace what we have, each other, this sense of community that we have. What we have here, very, very rarely do people get to say, hey, I was there when things were at their zenith. So I want to adjourn in the memory of all these wonderful people, and we're adjourned.